So right, integral, it is the inverse process of differentiation. Okay, integral is the inverse process of differentiation. Simply remember this, it's enough. Okay, so in differentiation, with alpha of the differentiation means dy by dx. Dy by dx nothing but it is equal to m. M nothing but m is a slope. So what is the use of the derivative? The derivative is we can find the slope of the given tangent to the curve. Okay, that is the use. Some applications of there for differential calculus. In the same way, integration, coming to the integration for finding the area of the curve in the given region, like in given limits, like from where to where, we need to find the area of the curve. Okay, to find the area of the given curve is given by integration. So there are 2-3 names are there: integration or antiderivative or primitive of the function. So primitive of the function in the sense integration, integral of a function, antiderivative of the function nothing but integration. Okay, like that, 2-3 names are there. Simple, remember here. Integral I is equal to integral f of x dx. So how can we read this? What is the meaning of this? So this is integral symbol. So integral of f with respect to x. So here dy by dx means the derivative of y with respect to x. In the same way, integral f of x dx means integral, we can read as integral of f of x, f with respect to dx means. And this is very important. When you write the symbol here integral, you should write dx. If you write just only integral f of x, no meaning of this, right? So what about this function f of x here? Right here, f of x. F of x is called integrand. Remember this word, integrand. And so what about this symbol? Like here x is there, x is there. So what about this x? X is called, here x is called like variable of integration. It is a variable, integration variable of integration. And so what about the right, look at here. Here I'm going to write the symbol. So what about this symbol? Symbol is will represent the integral symbol. And so what about the integral of f of x, and what about c here? When we write here, it can be written as, see students, always integral f of x dx is given by, I'm going to take capital F of x plus c, capital F of x plus c. So what about that c? C is called, so constant integration. Constant of integration. Okay, constant of integration. That's it. So you have to remember that. So actual meaning of this value, like integral in the sense the sum of all primitives. The sum of all primitives is given by integral. Like for example, I'm going to tell you in depth. So that is not required now. Means, for example, I'm going to take x-axis and y-axis here. There is a curve. I'm going to take the curve like this. This is a curve. So the curve having some area, like I'm going to take this is x is equal to a. This is x is equal to b. Between a to b, I want to find the area of the region between a to b of the given curve. I want to No, just this area alone. From where to where? X is equal to a to x is equal to b. In that case, so how we will write the integration? I is equal to integral a to b, integral a to b f of x dx. Nothing but to find the area, very simple students, we can take a small region like this. It will form a like rectangle. It has some length and some breadth. Okay, what is the area of this? Area of this rectangle, L into B. Okay, L into B. So L and B we can express in terms of x here, that will give like f of x. So when you apply L into B, you are going to get area from this area alone. But I want to know the area from A to B is given by like I is equal to, or A is equal to integral A to B. We can read as A to B. So actually there are two types of integrations are there. Two types of integrations are there. What are the two types? So in that first one is, what is the first one, Amma? So first one is indefinite integration. Indefinite integration. Definite integration. Okay, indefinite integration, definite integration. So whenever they have given only like integral of dx like this, integral of f of x dx like this is called indefinite integration. I'm going to write here. This is the indefinite integration. In case in the question, if they're given a to b like this, lower limit and upper limit, this is called definite integration. Okay, so here integration, in integration, my sincere advice is remember the formulas. When you remember the formulas, you can easily do 80% of the problems. Okay, without formulas, you cannot do anything. Okay, so there are nearly some 20-30 formulas are there. If you remember that differentiation, this is, I told you clearly, it is inverse process. Like for example, I want to check what is the, yes, once again I'm going to explain this area concept. This we will discuss in applications of integration. That is the next chapter. Applications of integration. So integration means integral of f of x dx. The output we are going to get like this, f of x plus c is called constant of integration. F of x is called integrand, x is called variable of integration. And the symbol is integral, like that. Okay, students, see here. D by dx of, for example, sin x is there. What is the derivative of sin x? It is cos x. But whereas integral of cos x means when I take integral here, integral. When you write the integral symbol, you must write dx here. Here integral dx. Dx cancel, your derivative integral get cancelled. So your integral of cos x dx is equal to, what is the remaining left side? Only sin x. Sin x plus c. Why should we write plus c? Yes, is it necessary to write plus c? Anyone? For example, see here, d by dx of sin x, we have written cos x. What is the d by dx of sin x plus c, Amma? Yes, sin x plus 1, sin x minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, till minus infinity to plus infinity. C value I am taking. C is belongs to the real number. So what is the derivative of sin x plus c? Sin x derivative is, yeah, sin x derivative is cos x, but c is a constant. Constant derivative is what? 0. Clear? So that it is 0. So that whenever we want to write the integral here, integral of cos x dx, we'll write sin x plus c, sin x plus c like this. Okay, we may get, but when we do the differentiation, c becomes 0. So integration, again we need to write the c. Always you should write plus c whenever it is indefinite integration. So is there any limits like a to b, c to d, 1 to 2, 2 to 3? No. We don't have any lower limit, any upper limit. This integration is called indefinite integration. First, let us discuss about indefinite integration. Then after we will discuss definite integration. Then after we'll go for applications of integral. Okay. So all questions are very easy. It's not at all difficult here. Okay, students, I'll explain you one by one. Before that, we'll write some formulas. So all of you noted down these formulas. Clear?
So won't make any startups here.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Right.
Actually, could you explain what you're doing with sine x again?
Which one here? Integral sin x dx? Integral cos x, right?
You're taking the integral of the differentiation sine x.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Integral when first here, see students, d by dx of sin x, I have written here, is equal to the derivative of sin x. We know that it is cos x. When I take the integral here, when you are take integral, you should take here dx. So shall I cancel here dx? Yes. D nothing but it is a derivative. Integral and derivative always vanishes. It will be cancelled because both will be inverse process to each other. Inverse to each other. For example, sine of sine inverse. Get cancel or not? Yes, we can cancel it. Sine inverse of sine. Cancel or not? We can cancel it because both will be inverse function to each other. In the same way, integral derivative get cancelled. Not only that, if you take integral and before that derivative, in that case also, both will be get cancelled. Derivative integral cancel, integral derivative also cancel. Okay, that we will give you the example which is related to derivative into integral get cancelled and integral derivative also get cancelled like that. Okay, students? Right. Clear, Kishore?
Yes.
And now I am going to write the formulas. Remember here. First one. What is the integral of constant into dx? Anyone, students? First, before that, first step. Not constant. Integral 0 into dx is equal to what? Anyone? For what function becomes the derivative is 0? Derivative of what function it becomes 0? Constant? Yes, you can take integral 0 becomes constant because if you differentiate here this c becomes 0. Okay, fine. Next, second one. What is integral into dx is equal to what? What I said, whenever integral and derivative get at one place, it will be cancelled. So this is equal to, remaining is x alone, x plus c. Plus c compulsory. Actually, integral 0 is 0. Integral 0 is here 0. 0 plus c becomes c. We can write plus c compulsory. Integral 0 is 0, but plus c compulsory, so that plus 0 plus c is c. Here integral dx is this d nothing but derivative. This is integral get cancelled. Remaining x alone, x plus c. Third one. exponent and dx compulsory. This is equal to what is x power n? X power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Student, do you have idea about, I think you have complete idea about formulas. Am I right? Yes, students? Anyhow, I'll write all the formulas, note it down at one place. It's simple. So when I ask the question, for example, can you tell me that what is integral x power 99? The answer will be 99. Whenever 99 is there, simply can write 100 by 100. That's all. You can add one value, but you should write in denominator. For example, if I ask x power like 101, 101 becomes 102 by 102. This is the answer. For example, x power k I ask. X power k means k plus 1. X power k plus 1 by k plus 1 is the answer. That's it. Understood?
Sir.
Yeah. Yes. E power x. E power
Sir,
x. E power x plus c. Fifth one. Integral a power x. A power x also exponential. Here actually very clearly observe here. Here e power x is actually e power x by log e. Log and base. So what is log e value? Log e value is
203.
log e value is 1 always, because base always e. So that we should not write, whenever we'll write the integral e power x, simply we'll write e power x, because actually by log e. And a power x also same, a power x by log a. Log a base e. So plus this is the formula. Friends, okay. Next, sixth one. All of you noted down the formulas. Right, now, what about k into dx? Integral k into dx. K is a constant. You can take it outside dx. I told you very clearly, when integral derivative at one place, it will be vanishes, so that it is equal to k into x. Nothing but integral dx is x plus c compulsory.
sir, what's the difference between K and C?
Yeah, this is the constant. C is a constant of integration. C is a constant of integration, but k is arbitrary constant. Arbitrary constant. Okay, we write always plus c. C is constant of integration. K is just arbitrary constant.
I have one small doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, integral dx is x plus c only, no, sir?
Yes.
Then it will
Obviously.
come as kx plus kc, no, sir?
You can take Kc also. It is a constant, you know. Your doubt is understood. K into x plus c. Your
Yes,
doubt
sir.
is, why can't we write kx plus k? You can write, no problem. Yes, c is a constant. Instead of c, I want to take e power c, or sin c, or cos c, and c power 1000. And like, you can take any constant. It's not necessary that take only c, not like that. Constant you can take log c, e power c. Here I'm writing simply c nothing but maybe whatever it is. Kx plus kc, this is also 100% right. Okay. So c is any constant of integration. C is anything. Log c, e power c, sin c, cos c. Okay, c power 100, 100c, like that. Right. Next, seventh one. What is integral of sin x? Sin x is cos x or minus cos x, twins. Derivative of sin x is plus cos x, but integral sin x is minus cos x plus c. Eighth one. integral cos x dx. Because what is the derivative of minus cos x? If you get doubt, you can differentiate this. You are going to get sin x. What is the minus cos x derivative? Minus cos x is minus sin x, minus into minus plus sin x, like that. Okay, you can differentiate RHS. You are going to get the LHS. Like cos x is simply sin x plus c, because differentiate of sin x will be cos x. That's all. Next, ninth one, integral of tan x dx is, tan x is clearly log mod s secant x. I'll explain you why the tan x integral becomes log mod secant x. And the integral cot x dx is log mod sin x plus c. 11th. Then remaining for secant x dx. The derivative of c here, when you differentiate here, whether we are going to get tan x or not. When you differentiate this, whether you are going to get cot x or not. Yeah, what is the derivative of log of secant x? 1 by secant x. To secant x is secant x tan x. Secant cancel. We are getting tan x or not? Yes. Log sin x. Log is 1 by sin x. Sin x derivative cos x. Cos x by sin x is cot x. Like that, whenever you differentiate RHS, right side value, you are going to get LHS value. So whenever you write the formula, how can you check whether it is correct or not? If you know the differentiation, integration, we can easily check it, right? Secant x is there. Secant x is, what is the integral secant x? Log mod secant x plus tan x. You can differentiate RHS, you are going to get the LHS. Finally, integral of cosecant x dx, log mod cosecant x minus cot x plus c. Clear, students? Right? These are the derivative of all 6 trigonometric, integral of all 6 trigonometric functions. Remember, these are the very important, that you know that the integration, almost 95% of the questions based on the integration, 95. So that you must be remember the integral of all trigonometric functions. Most of them, they are confusing at here, like sir, integral tan x is, why can't we take a log of cos x? Your integral cot x is log of sin x, but tan becomes log of cos x. No. See, already different.
Question.
Yes.
When we differentiate log x, it's 1 by x, right?
No. Right. Derivative is 1 by x,
Then
obviously.
why do we take modulus? Like we put sign in modulus instead of brackets.
Yeah. I'll tell you. Integral 1 by x dx. Right. This will becomes log modulus x plus c. Okay, fine. See, what about the domain of log? Domain of the log is log x. Here x must be greater than 0. X must be greater than 0. For example, I want to know the integral of minus, like this, 1 by minus x. What about integral 1 by minus x? Log of minus x. If you are not putting this modulus, it will becomes negative. Log of minus x will get. See here in this case, x may be here. 1 by x nothing but x might be take positive value, maybe take negative value. But anyhow, output, input we are giving 1 by x, output we are getting log x, but logarithmic function cannot take the negative value. So that we should put modulus x. So you can take x is maybe positive, maybe negative, but modulus x always positive. So log x is defined. Clear, Kishore?
Okay.
That's the reason we'll put always log mod. Even here also we are getting log, output is log. Log cannot take negative value, so that here we are taking like modulus, because secant of 120 is what? When I take x is, when I give x is equal to 120 degrees, secant becomes a negative. Log of negative value it doesn't take. Okay, but when we take modulus, it will become positive, so log is defined for that positive value. Okay, now 14th formula is like integral of. Coming to inverse trigonometric functions. What is the integral of 1 by root over like a square minus x square dx? This is sine inverse x by a. Before that, I'll give a simple formulas because you might be confusing here. If I take in place of a 1, here also in place of a substitute 1. So nothing but this is sine inverse x plus c. This is also can be written as minus cos inverse of x plus c. Okay, when you differentiate here, sine inverse x derivative 1 by root over 1 minus x square. When you differentiate minus cos inverse, actually cos inverse x derivative is minus 1 by root over 1 minus x square. When I take minus here, minus to minus plus, we'll get like this. Okay, integral of 1 by 1 plus x square dx can be written as tan inverse x plus c. So this is also can be written as minus cot inverse x plus c. 16th formula is integral 1 by modulus x root over x square minus 1 into dx. It is secant inverse of x plus c or minus cosecant inverse of x plus c. Is it clear, students? Like that you have to remember. So this actually indirectly I have written 6 formulas here. I have in this 6 formulas I have written just 3 formulas. Remember that. Okay, ma? And coming to some hyperbolic functions I am going to write. 17th is integral sine hx dx. Sine hx dx becomes cos hx plus c. 18th integral of cos hx dx. Actual integral sign will be minus cos, but a hyperbolic functions we should take like this, right? Cos hx is sin hx plus c. And what about this 19th one? Integral of tan hx log mod secant hx. Log mod's not secant hx here because here it will be log mod cos hx plus c. Don't worry about these hyperbolic functions. We will discuss later. In NCERT, we may not be having the questions which is related to hyperbolic function, maybe a rare cases. Okay, they may ask here. Just these 3 formulas you have to remember. And 19th, 20th. What is integral of secant square x dx? Yes, students, for what function derivative becomes secant square? Yes,
Tan x.
that's all, tan x plus c. And what about the cosecant square? Yes,
Or
what
minus
function? Minus cot x plus c, right. And what about 22nd formula is I'm going to take a secant x into tan x. For what function derivative becomes secant x tan x? Is sin x becomes secant x tan x? No. Cos no. Tan no. Secant x. So here secant x derivative is secant x tan x. Cot x is cot x. Actually minus cosecant square. This minus I'm taking right. So tan becomes secant square. That's all. Now Finally, 23rd, what about cosecant x into cot x? When I take minus here, this is the derivative of cosecant x plus c. Am I right? Cosecant x is minus cosecant cot. When I take minus here, right side, that's all. Fine, students? Fine? Right. So here cosecant x minus cosecant x derivative is cosecant x into cot x, like that. Next, 24. I'm going to write here a few important formulas here. Whatever I'm writing here in this, right, these are the very important formulas you have to remember. That the first one is integral f dash of x by f of x dx is clearly equal to log mod f of x plus. This is most important formula in integration. Based on this, we can derive n number of formulas. Second formula is integral. Okay, integral UV rule. Integral UV. We know the derivative of UV. Integral UV is U integral V minus integral U dash integral V. So don't confusing here. This is related to some other exercise, because I'm writing all the formulas at one place here, at one place. And the next one, third important formula, this is called integration by parts. So integral of f dash of x by root f of x dx is equal to 2 root f of x plus c compulsory, right? Here also plus c is compulsory. See here what is the formula I told you, very important. This formula you have to remember. It is very important. First one. So remaining two are okay. The first one is very important of coming to all the formulas. So what is that formula? F dash means the function is in denominator, it's a derivative in numerator. At that time, the output, the result becomes log of denominator. For example. So here we have written many formulas based on that formula. For example, 1 by x is there. What we have written here? Log x. Why log x actually here? See, denominator is what? X. What is the derivative of x? 1. It satisfies the formula. It is in the form of f dash of x by f of x. Output is what? Log mod x. That's all. For example, cot x you can take. So sometimes it is difficult to remember cot x formula. That time what will you write? So cot x can be written as cos x by sin x dx. So now sin x is there in denominator. Sin x derivative is there in numerator. Sin x derivative is cos x. It is in the form of the formula. Sin x in denominator, its derivative in numerator. What shall we write here? Simply log mod sin x. That's all. That only I have written here. Log mod sin x. Yes, cot x. But tan x is we are getting secant x. Why? Let's see the reason here. If I take integral tan x dx, tan can be written as sin x by cos x dx. Okay, tell me student, what is the derivative of cos? Is it plus sin x? Yes. Is it plus sin x? No, minus sin x. We don't have minus, so that take minus and minus here. Minus into minus, again it will become plus. Now in this case, minus of, it is satisfy the property. It is in the form of f dash of x by f of x cos x derivative minus sin x. It can be written as log mod cos x denominator. But minus is there. Minus I want to take, minus means minus 1 I am writing. So this I want to take as log mod cos x whole power minus 1. Log 1 by mod cos x. What about log 1 by cos x? Shall I write secant x? Yes? Yes or no? Like that. So integral tan x is log mod secant x. This is the reason. This is also can be written as minus of log mod cos x. We can write 2, 3 formulas. See here, this is integral secant x is there. Log of secant x plus tan x. This is also can be written as log of tan x by 2 plus c. This is another formula. Generally, this formula can be used in advanced level. Simply remember this formula is enough. Okay, right, students? Okay, fine. Log of secant x plus tan x. Cosecant x log of cosecant x minus cot x. And right, you may get doubts, students, here. 20, these are the 3 more important formulas here. 24th formula. The 24th formula I'm going to write here. See, students, see, many of them confusing here. What is integral log x dx? Yes, integral log x dx. Is it 1 by x? Students, see, I'm telling you that 2, 3 times. See, formulas and the first 2, 3 classes are very important to understand integration. I explaining you to how we are getting integral tan x, cot x, 1 by x, all these. Okay. So don't be absent, be concentrate. See, tell me, Amma, what is integral log x?
x.
So here actually we can use UV rule. 1 into log x UV rule. So finally x log x minus x plus. Remember this formula alone. So many of them, they are writing simply 1 by x, not 1 by x. That is derivative of log x is 1 by x. But integral of log x is x log x minus x. How to prove this with help of UV rule? I have written here in the bracket one of the formula integral UV. Let's see that. Okay. So what I have written, mainly you have to remember this basic formulas. Integral 0 is 0 plus c, nothing but c. Integral dx is x plus c. X power n is like. So with help of this, I'm going to write 2 more formulas. 25 is same integral. What about, for example, sine ax plus b dx? Instead of sine x, I'm taking sine ax plus b. This is clearly minus cos ax plus b by here. Because, you know, x coefficient you should write. What is x coefficient here? Small a. Small a you should write in denominator. Examples here. Example, I'm going to write. What is integral sine 100x? Anyone can say the answer? Sine 100x. First, you have to remember the integral of sine x is minus cos x. So nothing but immediately you can write integral minus cos 100x by what is the x coefficient here? By 100. So whatever the x coefficient is there, it you should write in denominator. Example 2. What is integral e power 2x dx? E power 2x is, we know that e power 2x, but what is the x coefficient here? 2. This 2 you can write whole divided by 2 plus c. An example. Integral of for example 100 power 3x is there. 100 power 3x is 100 power 3x by log a log 100 into what is the x coefficient here? 3 into 3, like that. Okay. So whatever it is there, like for example, I want to ask that sine h 3x here cos h 3x by 3. x square, whatever the x coefficient is there, you should write it in denominator always, right? Every formula. For example, I want to know cot 2 by 3 x dx, log sine 2 by 3 x. But what is the x coefficient here? 2 by 3. That 2 by 3 you can write all divided by 2 by 3. Clear, students? Okay. Secant, for example, secant kx is there. K. I want to take here kx. Here kx, here kx. But x coefficient is what? By all divided by k. The coefficient of x alone we are writing in denominator. Yes?
Sir, you can show 20.
Which one?
25.
25. Yeah.
Yes.
25 here, just we can write the coefficient of x alone. Here b is a constant. You should not write by b.
Sir, could you
Please.
explain how we get the integral of like sine kx?
Sine kx dx. Yeah, what is it is in the form of sine x, am I right? Just you can not consider that k. What is sine x minus cos x, am I right? So first you
Yes.
should write. So by what is the x coefficient here? K. That we should write in denominator. So here to do this, generally sine kx is there. Kx into 1 you can take, 1 into dx you can take. With alpha of uv rule you are going to get by k like that. Okay. See, here even you can see the inverse process also. Inverse process means what is the derivative of this? Is it equal to like sine kx? Yes, let us see, minus is there. Cos kx is minus sine kx into, in derivative we can multiply with k by k. K get cancelled. Minus into minus plus sine kx we are getting. Is it right? Sure.
Don't we have to use the quotient rule?
Oh, no. Yeah. That's one more good question. See, students, everyone, all of you remember quotient rule. So here have written just formula for UV rule. Should I written any U by V rule? Yes, remember student, for example, the function is e power x by log x is there. How can you find this integral here? Integration here. Is there, can we apply U by V rule? And remember that there is no U by V rule. There is no U by V rule. In integration, there is no formula for U by V. So we can find the integral of e power x by log x with help of other methods. Some other methods are there, but you should not apply. There is no formula for U by V in integration. There is a formula U by V differentiation.
So we can use UV rule itself.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
Yeah,
can you
UV
repeat
rule.
that integral UV, sir?
Yeah, integral UV. I'll explain you more briefly about that. Starting itself, it's not necessary for all these formulas for first 3-4 exercises. See, your first exercises are look at here. All the problems are very easy here. Yeah, it's not required that UV formula, U by V formula. There is no U by V. This is for directly formulas. We can apply the direct formulas. First exercise we can do directly. Second exercise we can do with help of here. I already written all these formulas: integral secant x, integral cosecant x, everything I have written. With help of that we can do the second exercise. Second exercise is substitution method. We can use the substitution method. We can do this. And third exercise, also we cannot use UV rule. We can go through that general procedure. And fourth exercise, again we can apply inverse trigonometric. We can make them to standard form. Inverse trigonometric functions will get output. Here also we cannot using UV rule. And next exercise, some of the exercises are deleted portion here, partial fractions. With help of partial fractions, we can evaluate all these integrals. And next exercise here, how much it is lengthy. Sixth exercise, here alone, here itself, we can apply UV rule. So whenever you want to find that there are two different functions, x and sin x, x and sin 2x, x square, two different functions are there. We can apply UV rule in this exercise. So how can we apply UV rule? It follows some procedure I late. We can go through the ILET procedure, then only we'll get the answer for like UV rule, like integration. ILET means I can explain you very clearly. I nothing but inverse trigonometric functions. Nothing but sine inverse x, cos inverse x, tan inverse x, cot inverse x, secant. L nothing but logarithmic function, log x, log 2x, log 3x, log 4x. A nothing but algebraic function x, x square, x cube, so on. T nothing but trigonometric function, sin x, cos x, tan x, so on. E nothing but exponential, e power x, a power x, 2 power x, 3 power x, 100 power x, okay, like that. So this is the follow. In this order only you can consider as UV. For example, this is there. In this case, integral x cos inverse x dx. What is u, what is v? First, we have to identify the function. See, cos inverse means this is inverse function. This x nothing but this is algebraic function. In this order, what it will become first? I or a? Yes?
I.
I nothing but cos inverse is u, x is v, like that. For example, x square log x is there. What is u, what is v? We want to apply UV rule only. If you want to apply UV rule, first you have to identify what is u, what is v. So log means L, x square is a, algebraic function. What it will be first here? A will be first or L will be first? L is first. So that log x is u, this is u, this is v. They may give to confusing first x square they have given first, but we should not consider x square as u. So x square is v. Here also same. This is I.
If we were differentiating, do we need this rule?
So we cannot differentiate, but only we cannot differentiate. We should not consider this rule. Order is not necessary in differentiation. We can differentiate directly. You may consider here while doing the differentiation. That's your wish. Either you may take u as x or v as cos inverse x, or you may take u as cos inverse, v as x. Order is not necessary while differentiating, but while doing integration, order compulsory. Otherwise, for example, if you're not taking here, in this case, while doing the integration, see here, while doing the integration, first what is u? This is u, this is v. You must take order. If you are taking this as u, this as v, so if you apply the UV rule, it will go on like till infinite. You can't get the answer. So it might be take 100 of hours, thousands of hours. It will be expanding, going on answer. You can repeat UV infinite times. Even though you won't get the answer. But when you take here, as for the rule, this ILET procedure, like ILET, this is inverse, this is u, this is v. If you take the order, you will get the answer within 3 to 4 steps. That you have to keep in your mind. Clear, students? Order compulsory when you want to apply UV rule alone. Okay, this is 6th exercise, and I think this is a 7th exercise. Okay. Next, this 8th exercise, I think so. This is deleted. 7.8 is deleted. last year, I think so. This year also it is deleted. And next, coming to 7.9, it is related to. So what do you observe, Ahmad, in this exercise? They have given limits, -1 to 1, 2 to 3, 1 to 2. This integration is called definite integration. Definite integration. Okay. Definite integration. So this definite integration, so what shall we do here in definite integration? Like same indefinite only. First you have to find the value of indefinite integration. At last you have to substitute the limits, upper limit, lower limit. This is the procedure. Okay, let's come to the first exercise. See, you can read each and every line. It will be gives here differential calculus centered on the concept of derivative. The original motivative of derivative was the problem finding the tangents of line to the graph of the function to calculate its slope. I told you already slope. Dy by dx means I have written m nothing but slope of such line. But integral calculus motivated by the problem defining the area. I told you clearly area of the region. That's all. So in integration also I told you two, three names. Integration, or this is also called antiderivative. This is also called primitive of the function. Three names are there. Integration, or else this is called antiderivative. Okay, or else primitive. This integral f of x is called primitive of f of x, or antiderivative of f of x, or integral of f of x. You can call them three names. Okay. There are two types. I clearly written indefinite integration, definite integration, which together constitute it is called integral calculus. Integral calculus. When limits are not given, this is called indefinite. When limits are given 1 to 2 like that, this is called definite. Okay, students, like the formulas, okay, here already formulas are given here. Few formulas are given. You can go through that. Some properties are there. Right. Okay, ma, till question number 1 to 5, I'll do later. See here, integral e power to x is e power to x by 2. That's all. This is the answer. But what they're asking, find antiderivative or integral, means same integral alone. Integral alone. First, what shall we do here? We can do in some different way. Okay, that we'll do later. First, question number 6 onwards, we'll do it. Students, do you want the break or shall I continue? Because till 2:55 I'll be continue the class, because 3 onwards parents teacher meeting is there. Just 30 minutes are there. What shall we do? It's better to will continue the class. In between, anyone want the break, you can take the break 5 to 10 minutes, because the questions are very easy alone. So those students you can go through. Just I'll post this recorded video. You can go through that. See the exercise. How it is very easy exercises. Compared to in one way, compared to differentiation, this integration problems are easy. 7.1. I'll tell you why it is easy, right? The first one, what is the first question? Find the okay, 6th onwards we'll do. Integral 4 into e power 3x plus 1. 6th one, I'm taking I integral 4 e power 3x plus 1 into dx. See students, how to write the steps. There is a property, integral k into f1x plus like a k1, k2 into g f2 of x dx can be written as k1 is a constant, take outside, f1 of x dx plus k2 into integral f2 of dx. So this is not necessary like in objective, but you must be write the properties in NCERT. With help of this, I'm going to find the integral value. I is equal to, with help of this property, I is equal to, yes, you can apply this property. 4 is a constant. I'm taking 4 outside. 4 into integral e power 3x into dx plus integral 1 into dx. This is dx. Right? I is equal to 4 into e power 3x. Integral is e power 3x by 3 plus, yeah, integral. I told you clearly, whenever integral d will be there, get cancelled. X plus c.
Sir,
Plus
how
c
can you take
compulsory.
4 outside?
Yes. How?
How can you take 4 outside of the integral?
Yeah, 4 is a constant, no? 4 is a constant. See, I clearly have written, I think so, in formula also, k into, like, I've given some example here, that what I've done here. Okay, whenever you're having k, k is a constant. For example, okay, instead of that, I'm going to take, I want to find here integral of 100 x dx. Integral of 100 into x dx. So here 100 is a constant. You should take outside x into dx. Now 100 into x is x square by 2 plus c. That's all. In the same way, I want to write one more steps here itself. So it can be written as apply integration separately. 4 into e power 3x dx plus integral 1 into dx plus. Okay, is that clear, Kishore? Right now here, what about this 4? 4 is a constant. You may take outside. Okay, I'm taking 4 is outside, e power 3x. E power 3x is e power 3x, but I told you very clear x coefficient you should write in denominator. That's it. This is the answer. See, you may get doubt. So here we are having 2 integration, here plus c, here plus c. Is it becomes 2c? Yes. It is not necessary, students. The integration having maybe 10 function, 100 function, 1000 function, but you should write plus c only one. Okay, plus c, it's enough. No need to write plus c1, c2 like that. For each integration, not required to write plus c plus c. Just write only one c, that is c here. Okay, this is the c with help of the formulas. What is the formula I have applied here? E power 3x in the form of e power ax. Am I right, students? Integral e power ax dx is e power ax by a plus c. Like that. Okay. Now, students, what about the next one? Yeah, yes, seventh one, multiply with x square. When I multiply with x square minus 1 into dx. What is integral x square, Amma? Yes, integral x square is x cube by 3. Integral 1 means this is, it cancel x plus c. That's all. This is easy. You can try. This is also very easy. I'm going to easiest problems I will do here itself. I'm writing directly. A is a constant, keep as it is. What is the x square integral? X square. 2 will be there. 2 becomes 3 by 3 plus b into x. What is the integral of x? X nothing but x power 1 is there. 1 becomes x square by 2. Whatever the power of x is there, that same value you should write in denominator. Plus c. C nothing but cx plus c. Plus already c is there. So that you can take the constant as c1. Once again, integral c dx is there. C is a constant, take outside. X is there. X into dx. Sorry, not x. Just c take outside dx. I told you very clearly integral d get cancelled, cx plus c1. In the same way here also, it's very simple questions. X square, just x variable alone you can integrate. X square is x cube by 3, x becomes x square by 2, c becomes cx, k becomes kx, 100 becomes 100x, 1000 becomes 1000x, minus 2 becomes minus 2 dx is there, minus 2 becomes minus 2x. That's all. Whenever we are having only one constant becomes into x you can write. That's all. If c is there, the output, the answer is c into x. That's all. Okay, now question number 9. Question number 9 is what, students? So here also it is also very easy. 2 is a constant. What is the x square integral? X cube by 3. E power x integral, e power x. At last you can write plus c. That's all. This is the answer. This is the answer. And in formula, I am going to write one more formula here. Okay, I'll derive that formula. It's not required. Right, I'm going to do that. Next one is this 10th one. 10th one. Integral root x minus 1 by root x the whole square. Can you integrate directly? No, it's not possible. So we can apply a minus b the whole square. What is the formula? A square plus b square minus 2ab whole square. Clear, students? Right, all of you find the answer here. I'm going to send the this. Okay, for 12th C students, I posted in the group. As for the schedule, you can attend the PTM with your parents, right? Students, what is the answer here? So like integral square root get cancelled, x plus 1 by x minus 2 into dx. Okay, now you can write separately in NCERT like x dx plus integral 1 by x dx. Here 2 is a constant, you can take outside, you can simply can write like this, plus c. Okay, what is integral x summa? What is integral 1 by x? Direct formula. So this is the required answer. Answer for the question. What have we done? Having any doubts? Next. You can do 11th one. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Formulas. Based on formulas we'll do. Okay, must see here. This question you can do. Each x cube by x square, 5x square by x square minus 4 by x square. That you can do. I'm going to explain it 12th. Because 12th quite difficult because dividing with root x. First try yourself. Yes. Right. First,
Sir, can you scroll one line up? Sir?
just a moment. I'm going to drink some water. Friends, anyone? X cube shall I write like this? Three is a constant. For x power 1 by 2 if you take into numerator plus c compulsory. So now power should be added 5 by 2. For these two values, you can apply the formula directly. Okay, next case we can apply. Since there is a formula integral x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Apply this formula here. Apply this formula. So x power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by minus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus. Now apply this formula. Four into. What about this students? Minus 1 by 2 by minus 1 by 2 plus c. So what about this becomes x power 5 by 2 plus 1 means 7 by 2 by 7 by 2. Here 3 into x power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 plus see here minus into plus is minus here 8 it is becomes 2 into 4 8 x power minus 1 by 2 can be written as 1 by x power 1 by 2. So finally the answer is 2 by 7.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, minus 1 by 2 plus 1 will be 1 by 2.
Plus 1 by 2, sir.
Oh, minus becomes plus. Sorry. Correct one. This is plus 1 by 2. Good. Right, friends? Let's see. So here clearly 3 get cancelled here. 2 x power 3 by 2 means x root x plus 8 root x. That's all. This is x cube x square x cube plus root x. X cube into root x we can write. X root x. Anyhow, this is the answer. Okay, ma? So like that, all the question you can try, students, here multiply with root x. We are going to get root x minus x root x means x power 3 by 2, here x power 1 by 2. So all are very, very easy questions. You can try all these questions. Here multiply with root x square into root x power 2 plus 1 by 2, that is 4 by 2. Like that we'll get. Here also we'll get different values. You can try to do. And can you try here? So what is the answer for this question, Amma? Objective question number 21. Answer. Root x is x power 1 by 2. 1 by 2 nothing but, first I want to find root x. Just remember formula, students, here. X power 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. That is x power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. That is nothing but 2 by 3 x power 3 by 2. Everyone should remember this root x formula. So 3 by 2 x power 3 by 2, 2 by 3 x power 3 by 2. Which is correct? This is C option. Is it right? And I'm going to write formulas. 2 more formulas, those formulas. Integral 1 by root x formula. It's clearly 2 by 3 x power 3 by 2. Let's see, remember this. And this is also can be written as 2 by 3 x root x. Let's see. And the next formula is root x. This is not 1 by root x. Root x dx formula. So whenever it is 1 by root x, 1 by root x dx, this is equal to 2 root x. This I'll explain you with help of one of the formula. Okay, that formula already I have written in the bracket. Yeah, with help of this third one, we'll write the formula. Students, you can try the remaining questions. It is very, very easy only. You can try yourself, otherwise I can explain you. So actually today I plan to take the class evening class, but okay, I have taken 3 classes too.